Mamma mia!
How do I how do I give my opinion on the Netflix card without being disrespectful? Okay. Let's just get into it. Like, cause I'm gonna be honest, wasn't interested in the early prelims. So what? Don't care. I'll be honest with you. Your product wasn't interesting from start to finish. I only was interested to start looking at the fights at the main card. And at the main card, I was the fights kind of went like I expected. I thought the Nate Diaz fight, I figured it'd get bloody. I called it. The man Nate Diaz, all his fights they usually turn into bloodbaths, and it's not because he's punched up his opponent. It's because his face is full of scar tissue, and we saw that his opponent took clear advantage of knowing that fact. Hell of aggressive. Every time they got in close, elbow, 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 knees, all that, and cut him up real good. And Nate Diaz has the heart. And if you want to feel nostalgic and just watch a bloody Nate Diaz like be like exhausted around the ring, leaking out half a pint of blood and turning his back to his opponent trying to do a kick, then that's your kind of fight. I've seen that type of fight enough already. It wasn't I didn't get nostalgia from it. I just felt bad. You know what I'm saying? Nate Diaz didn't look conditioned. He didn't look like he was actually ready to fight. And he looked low-key a mess. I get that's a part of his fighting style, but now it just looks like a mess. To say that you would want to run it back with dude, hopefully that means that you're saying that you would actually train, get yourself conditioned for a 5-round fight because you had 5 rounds and y'all weren't even fighting for a belt. Don't understand that at all. That was also stupid, Netflix. I don't know if you're just trying to make all your main card fights 5-round fights, but that won't make it more entertaining as we saw. It just made it more gory. The fight wasn't more entertaining. There wasn't a high fight like punch count. Besides by the dude that cut up Nate Diaz. Fast forward past that fight, Francis Ngannou versus the dude that I have no idea what his name is. Went exactly like I thought it would. But Francis Ngannou, I will admit, he did look better. He's looking more like a kickboxer instead of a boxer in MMA with heavy hands. And granted, those hands are still heavy as shit. He looked like he barely grazed dude with like the left hook. He looked like he really wanted him with the uppercut, which missed the uppercut, and then the looping left hook like hit him over the head like scoop. It don't even look like it made full knuckle contact. It looked like when you're doing the beat on a lunch table, it looked like his knuckles grazed him like that. Buddy went to sleep. Looked like he was taking a nap in his armpit for real. Looked like he was trying to check to see if he was musky. That's fine. That's cool, but that was also kind of expected. And as a matter of fact, hold on before I just skip past the Francis Ngannou fight. Francis Ngannou, you are not the best heavyweight fighter in the world. I understand you were keeping on the bravado because Anderson Silva 1 is right there, and 2, they were trying to provoke you to make that response. You're not the best heavyweight fighter in the world. John Bones Jones would beat the shit out of you. Heavy hands or not. You can evolve another level to your game. And he would still potentially like kill you. You would be overwhelmed by the arsenal that is John Jones versus the arsenal that is Francis Ngannou, which majority of that arsenal is power. Cool. Power doesn't win fights. We just saw that freaking no-neck bodybuilder get slung around by freaking 120, 160-pound men because he thought his strength would save him in a fight. Francis Ngannou, you are not the best heavyweight fighter in the world. You could be not fighting randoms on Netflix cards, but actually try and be a fighter, but that also would take Dana to not be a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it's all on the fighters for why they don't fight for the UFC. Dana could have been offered his fighters health care. They can keep their paychecks, but just throw health care on there, and I guarantee you get a much different product. Now, it's Time to talk about Ronda Rousey. 16 second fight. Good armbar, judo armbar, yay. 16-second fight. It wasn't even entertaining. It was literally like it's like they just showed us like in their warm-ups what they were gonna do in the fight. Super spear. You're down on the ground for like 5 seconds. Armbar transition. Got it. Good job. Ass. Ass. It was an ass fight. And I'm not even trying to be like rude. It's just that Netflix. I understand. My phone bill is paid. Like my phone bill pays my Netflix. So I'm not mad because essentially I didn't pay for this. Shout out T-Mobile for paying for this for me. Because if I would have had to pay for this, it's not worth it. Like even though it's encompassed in your Netflix subscription, this was a flop. Stick to the actual sports things. Like find a football event, baseball event. Like you got the home run derby coming up. I guarantee that will be 100 times more entertaining than this UFC bullshit you tried to pull off. If you're not gonna collab with Dana to make a good card and you're gonna get the has-been fighters that were too emotional to lock in and be grown-ups about what the fuck they need to do to be considered the best, hey, you'll get these type of cards where it could be entertaining. It looks entertaining on paper. But as far as it being entertaining to watch, it is not. Your matchups were terrible. Terrible matchups. Great names. Great buzz names to get people to, ooh, maybe, and get the talking going. Ooh, maybe him, maybe they can come back and do the oot-ah. Nobody want to live in a bunch of fucking maybes. Let's, like, make a good card. Netflix. And whoever that dude is with the beard with the red-ass Netflix suit on yesterday. Sit down with Dana. Y'all be grown-ups. Make some money on and give us a better product, man. It probably won't be able to happen because UFC is with Paramount now. And that's probably why UFC is trying, like Netflix is trying to do this because Paramount has access to MMA. I don't know. But regardless, terrible main card. It was a very predictable main card. It was very predictable. That's where I'll leave this at.